In this week's Torah portion, Parshas Shemini, we learn which animals, fish and fowl are kosher to consume and which ones are forbidden for a Jew to consume. Any animal that chews its cud and has split hooves is kosher. Any fish that has fins and scales is kosher. And the Torah gives us a long list of bird families that are not to be eaten. Oftentimes when discussing the laws of kosher with people, I get the following comment. Rabbi, they say, these laws are brilliant for 3,000 years ago. To prevent disease and illness, while the Jews were in the desert, God gave the Jews these laws. Back in those days, food consumption was very different, for there were rampant diseases spreading, and one had to be super careful what they would be putting into their mouth. For those times, it was very advanced and a healthy diet. Following these laws would preserve your good health and prevent unwanted illnesses. However, nowadays, these laws are outdated. Today, we are so much more advanced. We have refrigerators and freezers to preserve freshness. In America, we have the USDA, which inspects and ensures the basic quality of the food as fit for consumption. So pretty much all the laws of kosher are outdated and can be ignored. Of course, the premise of this argument is that the laws of kosher were given by God to the Jewish people for the purposes of maintaining a healthy diet and lifestyle. But the truth is that this is far from the truth. We don't keep kosher to maintain our physical health. We keep kosher to maintain our spiritual health. The Torah never gave us a reason for keeping kosher. It is one of those mitzvahs which were given to us, and we observe them simply because God commanded us to, not because it provides us with some physical health benefit, although it may. If the laws of kosher were given to us for health reasons, well then, all the population who keep kosher would be much healthier than those who don't. And this is certainly not the case. In fact, many who observe a strictly kosher diet have some of the most unhealthy diets and suffer from it. The saying goes, you are what you eat. When consuming the meat of an animal, the characteristic traits of that animal pass into the consumer. Many rabbis have observed how non-kosher animals are predatory, while kosher animals are non-predatory. Maintaining a kosher diet helps with refined character. As human beings, we are finite. God is infinite. The only way we can have a relationship is through observing the 613 mitzvahs. They are the bridges that allow for us to cross from our finite state and connect to the infinite. It's happened many a time when a Jew is trying to be inspired, trying to feel a connection with Hashem through doing a particular mitzvah, and it simply isn't going. The godly energy just isn't flowing properly. Or a Jew is studying a teaching of Torah, but the brain just isn't grasping the concept. The godly wisdom just isn't flowing properly. So the proper action is being done, but it's lacking feeling, or it's missing the understanding. There seems to be a blockage in the spiritual arteries. Maintaining a strictly kosher diet allows for the spiritual arteries and organs to function seamlessly, undisturbed, uninterrupted from any clogging. We are privileged to have been given the ability to connect with God and to feel the awesomeness of this connection. If we aren't feeling it, it means we're suffering from spiritual atherosclerosis. One of the ways we treat this spiritual illness is by maintaining a strictly kosher diet. So is a kosher diet for health reasons? Yes, just not for our physical health. It is for our spiritual health. Today, thank God, for the most part, we have it very easy. In every supermarket in the country, you will find hundreds of certified kosher items. Kosher chicken and meat is easy to procure. Plenty of kosher restaurants to enjoy as well. We have been blessed in so many ways. Easy access to quality kosher food allows for us to observe this most important mitzvah in a most enjoyable manner, while keeping ourselves spiritually sharp. Let us resolve to be a little more observant in this mitzvah of kosher. Have a good Shabbos.